I just wanted to share a little glimpse of our Halloween. Sam and I are very passionate about Halloween, as you're going to see. So we just want to show you a little bit of our pictures. This is myself and my daughter Ava, who is Elphaba, and I am Galinda from Wicked. And then we're the main characters, and these are our sidekicks. The baby lion, our little lion, and my husband is the Scarecrow. And we are super excited about this. I took Ava to see Wicked over the summer, and she just became obsessed. We cannot wait for the movie. Like Cynthia Erivo, we are so proud to see a Black woman in this role. We are such a huge fans of Wicked.
You did such a
Thank
good
you.
job.
I did all the face paint.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing.
You're an artist because it looks professional.
I appreciate that. It was a blast.
Done.
And Sam, you got to share.
I know yours is much more organized than I. We couldn't even get a group shot.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That's how it goes. I was Morticia. Sophie was Wednesday. Oh, Sophie committed.
She is in character.
Oh yeah. She went trick or treating with a straight face, like trick or treat. And then Miles was a skeleton. We had a great time. The husband was supposed to be Gomez. He was Kurt Cobain again. I'm like, oh my gosh, how many times are you going to be Kurt Cobain?
I love it. I showed my husband that, though. He was like, oh, but that's a good costume.
It is.
I was like, it was pretty good.
Switch it up.
Love that. And so last night, what really got me thinking is, you take all of the photos, you kind of do it for the gram, but before we posted a thing, you know what we did? We sent those photos to both sets of the grandparents. And it just got me thinking, like, they live in Arizona and Texas, and I know you feel the same way.
Los Angeles.
And they want to be there. Like, I could tell even their responses, they're like, that's so amazing. And when you're a grandparent, you live, you're doing the grandparenting from a distance.
It's hard.
You miss a lot of moments.
You do.
It just got me kind of thinking, right? They wish that they could be here with us. How can we help them out to make sure that those bonds stay close when you miss out on big moments like this?
It's true, and I'm glad that you're doing this because according to data from the U.S. Census Bureau, get this, around 3.3% of grandparents, that's it, that live in the U.S. live with their grandchildren. Most live apart, like Alex said, and a significant portion live in different states. So she compiled some tips of how to stay connected from afar. And these tips come from several grandparenting blogs, focus on the Family Foundation and Parents Magazine. So first, regular video calls. Utilize those platforms like Zoom or FaceTime for frequent video chats, allowing for that face-to-face interaction, really meaningful conversations. Also, scheduled phone calls. Set aside that dedicated time for phone calls to stay up to date on their lives and share stories, stay informed about their lives as well. And ask about their school, hobbies, friends, and challenges to demonstrate genuine interest. It'll only help with the connection. Celebrate those milestones. Make sure to acknowledge the birthdays, holidays, and important achievements, even if you can't be there in person.
I love all of those. Here's a couple more. They say plan special visits when possible, and then plan longer visits if you can. So that really creates those lasting memories, right? When you get to wake up and go to sleep, bedtime story with grandma and grandpa, it engages your bond. Shared activities, if you can find activities that you guys love to do together, and you can do those virtually. Maybe it's just like reading a story, playing games, saying your prayers, whatever that is. I know this is a hard one, being tech savvy. You've got to learn those new technologies to stay connected. It's just the way of the world. It's hard for us. I know it's hard for you guys as well. And finally, express your love often. Let your grandchildren know how much you love them and miss them. And you can do that through your words and actions.
That's so true.
It just makes me feel good just reading those things.
And listen, my kids' grandparents don't live here, but they have such a good bond with them. There's something about a grandparent.
The same. I feel the same way, and you can bridge that gap and remain super close. And then when you guys see each other, that love, I love like all those videos you always see on Instagram and on TikTok of the kids' reaction to grandma and grandpa, because it's amazing.
It's the best.